everyone, my name is Susan and welcome to our 5th episode of Live Calm Kids, the online version. Today we're going to be talking about a very important concept. It's one that underlies most of the work that I do in counseling, and it's one that helps many people in their lives no matter what they do, and it's called mindfulness. For today, you are going to need some paper and something to draw or color with, maybe markers or whatever you have available. Let's start our time together by breaking down what the word mindfulness means. Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you've even already done some learning about what mindfulness is. That's okay. Stay watching anyways because you might learn something new. So, it sounds like a complicated word, but the meaning can be really simple when we break it down. So, I have a cheat sheet for you. Mindfulness means paying attention in the present moment with a kind and open heart, with curiosity, and without judgment. It is such a helpful tool to have in your emotional coping tool belt. Mindfulness can help us get unstuck from emotions like worry. It can help us pay attention in the present moment. So maybe you can get your schoolwork done or reading. It even helps us be better listeners. Mindfulness can help you notice the message in emotions as they pop up for you so that you're more able to hear those messages and then shift into calm if you need to. Mindfulness really helps us slow down, kind of have a pause, and see what the situation is really all about that's in front of us, and maybe think things through before we react. So let's look at the details of this mindfulness thing. When we are practicing mindfulness, we are fully aware of the present moment with curiosity. We're aware of how our body feels in the present moment, the thoughts, and what's going on in our immediate environment. When we're practicing mindfulness, we are in a place of accepting what's happening and not really judging it. And that theme of having an open, kind heart is also part of mindfulness. So we are going to play around with each of those in a bit more detail because becoming more mindful in our daily life takes practice. We have to work hard at it, kind of like when you're learning a new skill. If you think about what it might have been like when you were learning to ride a bike for the first time, not a lot of folks can just jump right on and ride smoothly the first time they give it a go. You just keep working at it, and then all of a sudden one day you realize you're just riding along smoothly, and it becomes automatic. It's just something you know how to do for always. So we want to practice mindfulness so that it becomes a skill in our life, just like anything else. We're going to do 3 activities today to really build some mindfulness skills in our life. I'll share these ideas with you and give them a practice. So number 1, when we are practicing mindfulness, we are fully aware of the present moment with curiosity. Let's look at that more. It means that we are fully aware of how our body feels, the thoughts that are in our head, and what's around us in our immediate environment. We are looking at those things just in the present moment with curiosity. Curiosity is a very, very helpful quality to possess. With curiosity, we're able to look around and be interested. Curiosity helps us to learn and to question the things that we come across. Curiosity helps our imagination, and it even helps us with creativity so that we can approach anything that we have to do. So I have a very simple activity for you. It's a very simple way to get into the present moment and let your curiosity be fully present. Ready? Okay. Take the hand that you do not write with and hold it out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide as you possibly can. What does it feel like in the muscles when you stretch your fingers wide like that? What does it feel like in your arm to hold it out straight like that? Just notice those sensations. Notice what's in your body. Just notice. No judgment, just noticing. When we notice with curiosity, We might find that there's a sensation of tightness between our fingertips. Maybe you feel your fingertops being a little bit cold. Just noticing. And we're not judging. We aren't saying things like, I don't like the feeling of my arm when I hold it like that. That would be a judgment. So when we take away the judgment, it means that we can just notice, and our curiosity can roam freely. Now, take that hand and put it flat on the piece of paper in front of you. What does it feel like when your fingers touch that paper? When the palm of your hand touches that paper? Does it feel cold or maybe rough? Hold that hand still and grab a pen and let's just trace your hand. Give it a go. As you're tracing your hand, what does it feel like between each finger as the pen touches? Does it maybe tickle a little bit? Can you maybe feel the coolness of the marker ink as it touches your hand? With a curious mind, just notice how it feels as you trace. Notice any emotions that might arise. If there's worry that the pen isn't touching the paper or you're getting pen on your hand, just noticing those worrisome thoughts and letting them move through your mind and letting them pass. If there's a smile that comes to your lips, comes to your face as the pen maybe tickles your fingers, just notice the sensations of that smile. Are you done? How was that? You got a picture, and how relaxing was it to just let your curiosity roam? As we did that hand exercise, we were getting fully into the present moment. Okay, another aspect of practicing mindfulness is about having acceptance and not judgment. To help you practice this one and to really connect with an attitude of acceptance in this present moment, I'm going to lead you through a body scan. If you have your shoes on, take a moment to kind of just kick them off so that you have bare feet. Get nice and comfy in the chair that you're sitting in. A body scan, if you haven't heard this before, is a relaxation strategy that can help you move your attention throughout your whole body. Okay, as I direct your attention through your body, you are going to kind of, with your in-breath, as you inhale, notice any sensations at each body part as I direct your attention to them. Then, with your out-breath, as you exhale, imagine releasing any tension that might be there. Some folks find it helpful to close their eyes during a body scan, and so if it's safe for you to do that, and if you feel like you want to, by all means, close your eyes now, and my voice will guide you through this practice. So, let's start just by noticing the breath as you inhale at your nostrils. Let that air exhale. Let's start at the top of your head. Bring your awareness to your scalp and any sensations that might be there at the top of your head. Inhale deeply with attention at your scalp, noticing any sensations that are there. And as you exhale, exhale any tension that's there at your scalp. Bring your awareness now to your face. Just notice any sensations that you feel in any part of your face. Maybe you could feel the temperature, warmth or coolness. Maybe you feel tension or tingling or relaxation. Inhale in with attention at your face. Just noticing those sensations, not even judging them. And exhaling any tension that might be there. Slowly letting your attention shift to your neck and your shoulders. Noticing any sensations there. Letting that breath as you inhale, just letting your attention as you inhale be at your neck and at your shoulders. Exhaling any tension. You're doing great. Now, as we move down from your shoulders, we're going to focus on your torso. That's the part of your body that houses your heart and your lungs and your whole digestive system. Notice any sensations there. Inhaling, dropping your attention into your torso. And as you exhale, letting go of any tension. Moving your attention now from your torso to your arms. Noticing any sensations there in your right arm. Inhaling in with attention in your right arm, from your shoulder all the way down to your wrist and your fingers of that right hand. And as you exhale, letting go of any tension that you felt in any part of that right arm. Shifting your attention now to the left arm, and as you inhale, letting your attention move to any sensations in any part of that right arm, from the shoulder to the wrist, into your hand, and into each finger. Slowly exhaling, letting go of any tension that you might have noticed there. Slowly letting your attention move now to your hips and to your sit bones. Noticing any sensations that you become aware of there. As you inhale, letting your attention just be in your hip area and in your sit bones. And as you exhale, letting go of any tension. Shifting your attention now to your legs. And we'll start with your right leg, just noticing any sensations that might be there. As you inhale, letting your attention be in your leg, from your hip down to your knee and your ankle and your foot. And as you exhale, letting go of any tension that you notice there. Shifting your attention from that right leg over to the left leg. Inhaling with attention there, from your sit bones all the way down the leg, past your knee, past your ankle, into your foot, right into your toes. Exhaling any tension that you might have observed there. Just allowing your attention now to rest in your feet. Letting your heels and each toe press into the floor. Noticing the sensations there in your feet and in your toes. Maybe they feel cool or warm. Just letting your curiosity wander. Just noticing those sensations. Inhaling with attention in your feet and your toes. And exhaling any tension. As you exhale and release that tension, maybe just giving your toes a little wiggle. Inhaling deeply through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. If your eyes had been closed while we did this body scan, just letting them open now, maybe slowly adjusting to the light that might be in the room. Stretch your arms straight out in front of you. Bend at your elbows, bringing your palms together, drawing them in close to your heart, and then releasing. Maybe letting yourself have a little wiggle. That was such a relaxing body scan. I really thank you for participating in that with me, for giving it a chance. You can do a body scan like this anytime you want. You can make it as short and quick as you want or as long as you need it to be. The body scan really lets you connect with how your body feels in this present moment. It can help you relax any tension, and it can really help you to connect with a feeling of calm. You can use the body scan to practice connecting with your curiosity, and you can use it to just notice how we move through each body part. We don't judge, we just notice what sensations are there. That's what it's like to have an awareness, to have acceptance and awareness. If you found while you were doing the body scan that your thoughts or attention was really wandering, that is totally normal. In fact, those wandering thoughts are called our monkey mind. And I brought you a monkey to help talk about this one, because it's kind of a funny way to look at those thoughts. I believe that it's called a monkey mind because if we were to imagine that you had a monkey here in the room with us or at your house with you, it would not sit still. It would jump from one wall to the next wall. It would run up and down the curtains. It would climb on every single piece of furniture that it could find. And as that uncaged monkey was nonstop moving all over the room, it would be chattering away. So let's just notice how sometimes our thoughts are like that. They just chatter away. When we are doing a mindfulness practice, our thoughts can really start wandering and chatting, just like that monkey. We can notice with acceptance and with a kind, open heart, and we can say to our monkey mind, oh, there I go again, and then just return to the present moment. Let's use those words, there I go again, to help you when you're doing a body scan. Okay, let's continue. The third part of mindfulness is about having a kind and open heart. So let's play with it. Let's get really good at noticing what it feels like to have a kind and open heart. Think about someone in your life who has really made you smile lately. Maybe a family member or a friend or even an animal. Just picture them. Do you have a really good image of that person or that animal in your mind? Great. Let's draw it. Grab your markers or whatever you have in front of you and create a picture of that person or that animal that made you smile recently. Let's go. did you draw? If you need more time, pause the video, come back when you're ready. All right, look at your picture. Think about the person that you drew. Think about the moment recently where they made you smile. Do you have a good connection to it, to that moment when they put a smile on your face? Looking at your picture, think about what it is about them that makes you like them or love them so much. Think about that moment recently when that person or that animal made you smile. What did they do? How did they make you smile? The more you remember that moment, and the more you picture that person, whether it's in front of you or in your mind's eye, the more your heart will feel open, the more you will feel like you're just filled with love and kindness. Do you want to try to make this feeling even deeper? You can. If it's possible, go to that person and tell them that you love them, or that you like them a lot, or that you appreciate them, or that you care. You could say it to them if they live with you, if they're home. You could write it in a note for them. If it's an animal, you could get up and go pet the animal. Unless it's a fish, don't pet the fish. Pause the video here and go do that and then come back. When you connect with that person or that animal, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel when you connect with an image of them? Do you notice any sensations that change in your body? Maybe you feel warm. Maybe you feel a smile on your face. Maybe you feel like you have more energy in your body. That's how it feels when we are tuning the heart with loving kindness. So the reason we just did these 3 activities together was so that you could get a sense of how it feels and what it means to be mindful. Remember, doing these things, the art of practice, is the way that we get good at things in our life. And when we practice them, it's how they become habits. So, because I'd like this to become a habit for you, I have created 3 homework challenges for you so that you can have opportunities to practice mindfulness throughout your day, and so that it becomes a natural way of being in the world. Now, homework is always a suggestion. Please don't feel like you have to do it. And if you do it a couple of days and then forget other days, that's okay. Just get back on track when you remember. If we want to build our mindfulness muscle, we just need to have opportunities to work it, to build it. Also, please don't feel like you have to write down what I'm about to describe. I am going to type it up in the description of this video, so when you're finished watching, you can just find it there. All right, here is homework challenge number 1 for you guys. Go for a mindful walk, or we could call it a noticing walk. Go for a walk outside with a family member, and while you are out walking, take a moment to concentrate on what you sense. That might mean that as you're walking, you are noticing the things that you see. Maybe the colors around you, maybe the shapes of the things that you see, the shapes of houses or the shapes of trees. You might notice flowers, grass, sidewalks, dirt. As you walk, get really quiet and notice the things that you can hear around you. Maybe birds, maybe people laughing, maybe the sound of cars rumbling by. You might even hear the sound of people as you pass by their houses. As I have made this recording today, I've been noticing the sounds of nature that have been all around me. There have been birds chirping, dogs barking, car engines, machinery, and even people talking. There is so much to notice when we tune in with curiosity and with intention. On your mindful walk, you might want to pay attention to the things that you smell. Maybe the sweet aroma of the grass or flowers. If I were to take my dog to the dog park, I would certainly be noticing the very sweet, not so pleasant aroma of dog poop as I had to pick it up, as I have to clean up after her. When you go walking, notice the things that you can feel. Turn your attention inwards, maybe noticing sensations of coldness or warmth. Maybe the wind is blowing and you can feel a breeze on your skin or the movement of hair across your face. You might notice the sensation of your feet as you're walking, or your muscles as you're moving your legs. That is mindful walking. Homework challenge number 2 is mindful stair climbing. I wanted to add this one in because in some places right now, because of the coronavirus, we aren't able to always leave our home to go for those walks. And so here's one that you can do without going outside to walk, and it's mindfully climbing your stairs. If you don't have stairs, that's okay. We can just do it with the steps you take while walking rather than the steps that you would take while climbing upstairs. So here's what it looks like. Every time you go to climb a step, pause before you start to climb the whole staircase. Pause before you start. And then as you take a step, you could say to yourself, breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I enjoy it with the next step. And repeat as you go from step to step. You can change the words to make them fit for you. And if you don't have steps to climb, you could do it just with just with steps in your house. It could be maybe when you have to walk to go to the bathroom. Taking this step, I inhale and smile. Taking this next step, I feel my foot planted on the floor as I exhale. Now, if you are practicing mindful walking when you go to the bathroom, maybe don't do it when you really have to go badly, because it does take time, and so you don't want to be in a hurry. And lastly is mindful eating. So when you sit down to have a snack or at mealtime, I'm challenging you to get mindful with the food that you eat. So this might mean that you don't have the TV on. It might mean that you're not eating in front of a computer, because we really want to reduce those distractions so that you can get really mindful about what you're eating. What this would look like is you look at the food in front of you and you notice what colors are there. What do you smell? You can tune into your body. What sensations do you notice? Maybe you feel a sensation of hunger in your belly, or maybe you feel a sensation of thirst in your mouth. And you'll take a deep breath slowly before each mouthful of food. And as you take a bite, what do you notice? What are all the flavors there with that bite of food? Chew slowly, noticing, is it hot or cold? As you eat, tune into your body. How does it feel in your belly as that food goes in? Can you notice yourself starting to feel full? Give it a try. Those are your 3 mindfulness homework challenges. I would love to hear how it goes for you, or if you have any ideas of your own for practicing mindfulness, give them a go and tell me about them. I love to hear from you guys. You can email me. I am Susan at livehappycounseling.com. And you can also connect with me on Instagram. So, to summarize our time together today, we talked about mindfulness, which is being aware in the present moment, noticing our thoughts, any feelings, body sensations, our immediate environment around us, with acceptance, without judgment, and with a kind, open heart. Growing our inner strengths takes intention and practice. So please do take a moment every day for the next week and just give one of the homework challenges a go. Try setting an intention every morning when you wake up to do one of the mindful practices. Thank you so much for watching today, you guys. I really enjoy bringing this information to you, and I hope you are finding it helpful in your daily life. By subscribing to this channel, Live Happy Counseling, you will get notifications each time a new video is posted, and you can even save those videos so that you can watch them again if you'd like. You might really want to do that with the Motivation in Minutes videos. They are super short videos. You can watch them anytime you need to have a little boost if you notice your energy is starting to drop. Stay courageous and kind, and wash your hands often. I'll see you soon, guys.